What do you think Cap's reaction is going to be the first time he sees not just Doctor Doom, but a Doctor Doom that looks just like Tony Stark?
Well, that's what I'm excited about.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Mr. Mackie, do you just keep getting better looking, or is it, I'm just trying to figure, do you do it on purpose, or is it just naturally happening?
That's you, man. You got the great face and the awesome hair.
I knew how to step up for you, man. I can't just phone it in. Good to see you again, my friend. Thank you for taking the time.
Definitely, man. How you been?
I'm doing so well, dude. Miss talking to you. I gotta say, I know when you're building a character as an actor, sometimes there are things that are more important than others. Maybe for one character, you're worried about their hair. For another character, it's the voice. And another character, maybe it's their gun or their weapon. Of all the characters you've played in your career, which one did you actually most concern yourself with their shoes and really think about what kind of shoes they would wear?
You know, ironically, one of my favorite movies that I've done was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. And we shot that here in New Orleans, but, you know, it took place in the 1800s. So when creating that character, I really wanted to be grounded. I'm like, how do people move? What's the difference of the 1800s as opposed to now? So those shoes were really important. But Terrence Stamp, my man, for all of his characters, and I don't know why I'm bringing this up. Terrence Stamp is amazing. Go watch everything Terrence Stamp is in. He gets handmade shoes for every character he plays.
What?
Yeah. So I tried to do that, and they always tell me no. But one day I'm gonna be famous.
You're Captain America. No one can tell you no.
But I'm not Terrence Stamp. So one day I'm gonna go to Terrence Stamp's shoe man, and I'm gonna get me a pair of shoes made for a character.
Fair enough. I love the idea of a pair of sneakers, kind of having a partner, someone without whom you're not complete. You have worked with some of the greatest actors of all time, to your point. Who is a past co-star of yours that would you say is the second shoe in your pair? Without that person, the pair is not complete.
You know, just simply because she's probably one of the sweetest and smartest human beings I've ever met. Kerry Washington. I've done like 3 or 4 movies with Kerry Washington. And a few weeks ago, I was in the airport and I turn around and Kerry's in the airport. And literally, we resorted back to 16-year-old kids making fun of each other and hanging out in the airport. And she almost missed her flight. So it's she's always been kind of just a little sophisticated muse in my book. And I've always just enjoyed her company and her insight on the world around us.
The last time I talked to her, I've had the pleasure of interviewing her a bunch. You could hear me on the Zoom when she popped up. You could hear me go, because just literally takes your breath away. So, Mr. Mackie, I don't know if you know this, and I'm really glad you're sitting down. You're going to be in the next Avengers movie.
That's what they say.
I don't know if you've heard. What do you think Cap's reaction is going to be the first time he sees not just Doctor Doom, but a Doctor Doom that looks just like Tony Stark?
Well, that's what I'm excited about. I feel like the one thing about Sam Wilson that I love so much is he's a regular guy. There's no serum, there's no add-ons. So his reaction is literally the audience's reaction. So I don't know if he's going to get excited. I don't know if he's going to be afraid. I don't know if he's going to be confused. But I think, you know, with the Russos, they're so smart. And, you know, we usually play things many different ways. So I'm sure they'll pick the one that works best.
All right, this is going to be the stupidest question to get all day, but I genuinely really want to know, did you get to keep the chair?
Which chair?
The chair when they did the 84-hour-long reveal?
No, the chair back. Oh, the chair
Yeah.
back. No, we usually, my man Russell Bobbitt, he's the props guy for all these movies. So hopefully I'll be able to usually I get my chair back once we wrap because they won't let you order 2. And Russell's so cheap, he'll give it to me at the end of the movie, but not during.
Come on, man. All right, I'm going to cut you loose on this. And just because I appreciate you talking with me as much about Marvel as you have so far, because I know you're in a very particular situation about what you can say. Just because you and I go way far back and, you know, I'm trying to get some big headlines. Can you just lie to me and make up a headline that I can run with and say, Anthony Mackie said this? Because I know a lot of times, you know, you guys have to just lie and make up stuff. And no, I'm not in this movie. Can you just lie and say something I can run with?
I'm very excited for everybody to see the scene where I take out Tony Stark again. Oh,
Cap
spoiler.
kills Tony Stark. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Mr. Mackie, you are genuinely always one of my favorite people to chat with, man. You have been kind to me for a very long time, and I just want you to know that I appreciate you, and nothing makes me happier than all the success that you have found in your career, man, because no one deserves it more than you do, and I hope you know how good of a guy you are.
Man. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that.
Take care, buddy. Good to see you.
Definitely.
Okay.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.